Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to have a wonderful time together. Today I'm going to do a video on the astrological sign Aries. Now this has been a requested video to do the characteristics of all the astrological signs, zodiac signs. So today is the Aries. As you know that Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So Aries rules by Mars. So Aries is usually it's a picture with a ram, so Aries are like dive into things with head first, and they are very passionate about life and things, everything in life, what they do, their work and their family and their friends. They're very passionate about them, and extremely hard-working person, and Aries are actually really good person, and so their qualities come due to the planet ruled by, which is Mars, and the Mars is the planet for desires, then heat, and then war, and then accent, doing things. Mars is responsible for lots of the traits of Aries. Aries is they are usually the people who are born between March 21 to April 19. And I know many Aries family members and friends, and they're really amazing people. They're very hardworking and passionate about what they do, and always gets the job done. Have some Aries in the family who are like top CEO of the top companies, and Aries are really good at that. They are very good at being on the top level, being a CEO of a company, managing people, and getting the job done from the beginning to the end, and making sure it's done properly. Because when it comes to Aries and there's a job need to be done, Aries doesn't like playing around. Aries likes to finish the job. So they are the born leaders, and they are really good at that kind of job, as I know some close family members who are Aries, and they are top CEOs of top companies, and they're really doing amazing job because they are born leaders, and they like in a job where they've been given all the responsibility, because they can carry out and they can make people work. Because Aries gets angry because of the job is not done. You don't want to be around, because their anger is really very, they get very angry. They're short tempered, so they will get angry if the job is not done properly. And they know how to take in charge of a situation and do the job. So if you are with the Aries and you know something needs to be done, the Aries will do it. And people are born in that signs like Aries. They are not somebody who is lazy around the job, or they're not somebody who like other people lazing around the job. So they're the fire sign, so they will get the job done. And when going gets tough, the other sign might just give up, but Aries says don't give up. They will face the challenge head on, just like the ram. And Aries are hard to predict because they are like so really full of energy and spontaneous and going and getting things done. Well, there's no boring moment with Aries. There's just always doing. A lot of the Aries I have seen, they're business owners and they really succeeded, and they follow a routine. They love following routine, and the main thing about being successful in life is routine. If you have a routine, you can be successful. They always find new ways to mix things to keep it like sparky and spontaneous. They always love new things, and Aries don't like to do the boring things. They always like challenging things, and they are like really good at what they do, and they master things very fast. Aries are very good at being a director, directing people, and they do get angry. So if you're not getting the job right, they will get angry, and be careful, stay away from them when they are angry because they're short-tempered, and they do not like bad mouthing them or arguing with them or talking about them behind their back. So if you're going to talk about them, make sure they don't hear it because they wouldn't like it. And they one thing I notice is they're very cunning, very clever, and they know how to tell the lie. They will slip it in the truth and blend it in smoothly. You would not know, but there are some zodiac signs or might be much more in tune, and they will know Aries' lie, but in order to know Aries' lie, you need to be in tune with yourself, then you can know. And if you do catch their lies, they know how to justify it. They will fight till the end to prove it to a truth. Aries are very hard working, and they're very helpful and honest and kind and generous. And as I told you, when they need it, they do lie when they need it. So Aries could be very good and helpful for when you need it. But if they're angry and they don't like you, then they could be your worst nightmare. Aries are very helpful, and they can give you everything, and but you need to appreciate them. If you don't, once you take things from them, then you badmouth them and talk about them, and then they will just give you a dose of your own medicine, and they will just come back to you same way you went after them. Aries are very competitive, and they will work very hard to get what they want. They will fight for it, what they want. Aries never give up easily, and they keep up with the challenge till the end. And Aries are very kind. They always, I have seen my friends who were CEOs and doctors and directors of companies, they are really very kind. They always find time to, like if we are going somewhere, they always find time to go and step up to the plate and give a few bucks to homeless people or help out if anybody is asking. So Aries are really good in that way. So Aries are like kind of people who are action oriented. They don't sit and think, but they do a lot of thinking, and they do get nervous once in a while and overthink things, but they do get it done, and they're passionate about things. Like, doesn't matter whether it's their job or their family or their girlfriend, they're passionate about it. One of the things about fire sign is they're very jealous too. They're very jealous, and they will be kind of claiming you, so you wouldn't be able to talk to anybody or anything like that, because they get possessive, and they're very bold and they take risks just like the ram. They're very confident, and they're very determined. Now if you if you did a hairdo or did makeup and you want to know how it looks like, ask an Aries, because you just come straight forward to your face and say you really look bad or you really look beautiful. And they have appreciation for really beautiful things, and they tend to marry beautiful women because they are always have the eye for the most beautiful woman. And Aries is someone like that. If they are not satisfied in their marriage, they don't hesitate to cheat. So that's another thing. I have noticed many Aries who are actually really on very higher ranking position, married and had children and everything, but still they went behind their wife's back and cheated. So yeah, they do tend to do that. I'm not saying everyone, but once in a while I do come across someone or two. So they are very direct and straightforward, very brave. Another thing is they're very impatient. Like if you have an Aries boss and he asks you something, and then it'll bug you all day until you actually get it done. So they are very impatient and they're very impulsive. Like you go shopping with them, they will buy you like whole store and then later come home and count and see, spend a huge amount and sit down and think about it. But they're very loving, competitive, confident, ambitious. They always get things in life, finer things, house, car, all those things. So they always get those things, and they're very optimistic, dynamic, born leader. They're very passionate about things, and they're very charming. So they charm you with their talks, and they like to boast about themselves, and they like to tell stories about the places they've been, the things they have done. And the Aries grandpa, you'll see Aries grandpa will entice the entire family, all the grandchildren, great grandchildren, talking about the past achievements and the things they have done. And they're extroverted, they're not introverted, so they have this strong need to go out and meet people and order people and talk to people, get things done. And when they are pushed in the home and stay indoors, they really lose everything. They get very sick and they actually lose themselves. They're very strong and strong-minded. So to sum it up, they are really independent, bold and generous, optimistic, enthusiastic, courageous, amazing people, always gets the job done. They're world leaders, they're great lovers, and they're great friends, and great to have a son as a son or husband or father. So they're amazing people with their father. They do take care of the children, educate them, give them the best of everything. If their husband, they do take care of their wife and take care of their needs, give them things and jewelry and all the things needed, house, car, luxury item, food, roof over the head. They provide everything because they always tend to be the man of the house, or if it's the woman, still the bread earner of the house. All the women Aries I have seen, they are mainly the bread earner of the house. Now they do have some weaknesses, like they are very impulsive. They are impulse buyer. They go to the store and buy the whole store, come home, count how much they spend, and then worry about it for many days. And they're very moody, and sometimes they do overthink and get very impatient and scared too sometimes, even though they're courageous, bold. But they do tend to get scared about certain things and worry about it. And then they do have a lot of health issues, like most of the Aries I have seen, they have issues with high blood pressure because they get angry, and they have issues with heart because they love to eat and they eat a lot and all kinds of things. So they don't like to watch their food or do diet control, all that thing. They like to eat, they eat. and they're very short-tempered, so get angry a lot. So and they are self-involved. They always think about themselves and what they can do for themselves, their families. And they're just always busy with their life, and they're very impatient to want something done right away. So the Aries is from March 21st to April 19. Symbol is Ram, and ruling planet is Mars, and the house rule is the first house. So element is a fire element. Mode is cardinal. So this was a small video about Aries and Aries characteristics. Aries are really amazing people to be around, and I have many Aries in my life, so I know how they are. They are really truly amazing people. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you with many more. Bye bye.
Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.